Hey, it's H here. Today we are taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide target and invalidation levels for the presented accounts. Let's get going. Today, again, starting from a higher time frame, just to keep us on the top of our game and see what has been happening on a higher time frame, then zooming in to medium time frame and then into this local price action. So let's start here. We have a possible 1, 2, 3 and currently making the fourth according to this count. If we zoom in, we can see that the pitchfork we had laid out has been acting as a very nice resistance here right on the dot. But again, we'll look into this local time frame in a bit. Other option is that instead of wave 3 being here, we have actually here. This would have allowed us to complete wave 3 only later and give wave 4 even more time if it needs to do so. Other possibility is having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completing something up here, and this would either be correcting this whole structure here instead of just this move that we were looking with the other scenarios. Now, jumping into this wave 4 possibly ongoing scenario, we have a possible A, B or C and a possibility for W, X and Y. Now of course the placement of WX depends, or WX, Y or ABC depends on the scale and on the count itself, but overall this does not really look like 5-way structure to me at all. So instead, I'm just going to be looking this as a 3-way structures. The only possibility here for the ABC count coming down, I would see, is the diagonal here. We had a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Whether we have done this as an ABC and corrected and completed the 3 here is not certain. But again, we would like to see this time wasted a bit more, as if we are placing these trend lines here, we wouldn't really like to see too much overlap here. So again, if these are overlapping too much, it doesn't have the right look anymore, and then we would be again preferring some other count. Now the other option here is the WXY count, where we would expect just 3-way moves here, or 3-way moves up to the completion of this whole count. This would be again a WXY here, and here we would have done already A, B, and possibly made all the C wave as well, but I would be still looking for one more low. We had that lot of confluence here around, let me remove this one here, I have too much stuff here, sorry. Let me close these for now. So again, we had a couple of different channels. We had multiple confluences here around 23k. I showed you that a few videos back if you want to check that out. But again, that is my main target for this kind of correction if we are just going to be making one more leg down. Now let's take a look at the medium time frame stuff. Starting with this, again, here are the tops for 48k, and after that we have been just crashing down. And let's take off these so we can actually see something. So here we have a possible A, B and C coming down. Wave 4 has taken quite a bit time for the C wave, so I have that as a 1, 2, 3, possibly making 4 here, and then we would be looking the 5th for a bit lower. I haven't measured it yet, as we don't seem to be having the wave 4 completed as of yet. At least that is not the case that I'm looking at most. Other scenario, instead of the ABC here, we could be just having this structure as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into third, currently making the 4th here, and then the last leg downwards. So 2 different counts again on this medium time frame that are pointing downwards at the same place. Now we did not have any divergence here, but we did have it here between these two peaks. But is it enough for this one? Let's take a look at the closer time frame that I have here. I had also this count which would allow us to go even lower, but we'll see what happens. I am just expecting one more leg downwards, but we'll see. Now let's zoom into this mess we have here. So again, this was the structure that we covered for quite a while, 1.5 weeks before it broke up. We were expecting it to pivot down here so we can start to create this Y wave, and currently we have done so. We have possible wave 1, 2, 3. I'm looking for the wave 4 possibly coming down a bit more, and then one last leg upwards to create the wave 5. My targets are around here, around 33k at the moment. There's some confluence on the fibs, depending of course how low we're coming down. Whether the wave 4 is done or not, I'm not quite sure yet. However, on smaller time frame, we can see that there is a possible 5-wave structure here. Of course, nothing is perfect here, and we could also have this 3-wave structure coming down, some kind of 3-wave structure, and another some structure possibly on the way. But again, it shouldn't be coming below this low if we want to see this as the start of the 5-wave structure we are expecting here. At that case, we would have this wave 4 already here, but again, that is quite small here, in time at least. Other possibility is, again, as this is expecting a Y wave, so 3-wave structure, is that we have an A, B and C completed already up here, and now we would be looking for downwards movement. We created this high here, so this makes a bit weird looking structure, so we would again be looking for 3-wave structure here to pair with that. Other possibility is that we have this 1, 2, 3, 4 and completing the 5th, and as we are expecting 3 waves here, this would be just the first leg, then we would be coming down and then another way up to end the wave Y here. Other scenario is this one, where we have W here instead of here. This way we can pivot the X here and have a A, B and C coming up here. We have the same structure here for the 5-wave structure that we're expecting, and but instead of any 3-wave structures here, this is the 3-wave structure right here, and this would be completing the wave Y. Now this to me looks pretty good at the very moment. I don't see any issues with this. We did get to the expanded beat pocket here for the expanded flat, and then we have just pretty clear looking 5-wave structure upwards. As mentioned, we don't have the wave 4 yet completed for sure, so I haven't pivoted all the targets up here. But again, 33k is around the target that I'm looking at the very moment. At that case, or at that point, I would be looking for short opportunities, especially if we are starting to make 5-wave structure down and 3 waves up, and then I could be entering some kind of a short position with a stop in mind. But that is pretty much all I want to share today. Link to my Discord server in the description below if you want to join, and if you would like me to update a certain other asset, let me know as well in the comments below. But again, thanks for watching and see you on the next video. Bye bye.